When it comes to team building, there are many ways and methods you can go about it. Usually you want to take your time with it to make sure your team deals with all the relevant threats, the synergies are on point, maybe even test it after on the ladder or with friends. It's a time-consuming process that often doesn't even reward you with a good team, and you have to start all over again building something else. How many times did you spend 30 minutes maybe thinking about this team, then when you ended up using it, it felt garbage? Well, in this video we're gonna do the exact opposite from all that above. We're gonna speed build 5 teams in under 10 minutes using only our general logic instead of digging deep into calcs and thought process, and see how these teams gonna do. Those teams are gonna be in the description if you guys wanna help me test them. If you wanna help me test them after, and we can discuss possible changes, fixes together, all that fun stuff in the comments down below. Alright, let's begin. So we are gonna start with the first cool idea that I think might work in the current meta. So I have a few ideas in my head. We can do Brelum. We can do a set like this: Focus Punch, Bulldoze, Spore, and Bullet Seed. When it comes to the item, I don't know. I didn't like Mach Punch that much. I felt I can bluff the Mach Punch, and Focus Punch hits very hard, so we might try that. Item, I don't know yet. I don't know, it could be like a Focus Sash, it could be like a Lumberry maybe. Yeah, Lumberry. We'll see. I'm gonna start with this thing. So the idea is I bulldoze stuff, I sport stuff, and then I Focus Punch everything. So alright, what is this weak to? It invites things like Chargable, Cinderace, Violent, so we need a good SPDF core, obviously. Stardust Absorber wouldn't be bad. Garganacl seems fine with Guy. Get box up. Yeah, we can do a Terra Fairy Garganacl set here, and this thing to try and lure Goldegos. So the defensive core is gonna be Garganacl, Terra Fairy, so it beats Dragapult. Maybe it beats Dragapult. If I go Protect, it probably doesn't beat it. I've seen this spread before. So that one. A Fairy. What else do we need? Good water resist would be important with this. Something for Greninja, especially Ice with an extra sensory. Although it might be afraid of Mach Punch. Dragapult, Garchomp, D-Knight, Cinderace all are annoying for my. And the Moths, of course. I could do Toxapex and toxic stuff. It's gonna be SPDF-ish, probably. Where's the Sandars there? There you go. This one. I'll change the leftovers, so we'll see if I want Black Sludge or not. So we'll do this. So we have both Garganacl and Toxapex. Now we need a good ground. Be a physical defensive Pokemon. Should be good versus Iron Violet now again. We should be fine versus Dragapult because I can absorb Dracos with my Toxapex. Then pivot. And Shadow Ball existing resists. And you have Terra this Pokemon, we're good. Now we need both a ground immunity and a physical defensive Pokemon. So I could do like a Corviknight. Corviknight would be the obvious. I could also do a Great Tusk plus Dragonite. Like an offensive Great Tusk plus Dragonite. I use those two together to to weaken Corviknight, baby. This Pokemon can beat. This Pokemon can beat. How's it called? Dozo. Maybe with leftovers, actually. Do I even need Technicia? Can I do the other thing? Probably not. Bullet Seed is strong. Bulldoze is also strong. So I'm gonna do a lefty set. Just so it helps better versus Dozo and shit. Hella lose though to guard zombie if I go like this. This is probably not the play. I mean, Great Tusk is always the play, right? Like, why not go Great Tusk? But I can do Great Tusk plus Corviknight maybe? Spikes with Breloom seem good because I can actually keep them. Spikes, who gets them? Hearts on Bren. Pump, Dark Pulse, Spikes, and Ice Beam. Ice Beam or Extrasensory. I like Spikes in this. I'm gonna do Life Orb. Strong boy. Do I want Ice Beam for Among Us? Extrasensory hits Among Us as well. It's a tiny bit weaker. Wanna change the D-Knight to something else, I feel. I have Status Absorption with this Pokemon, and Toxapex kind of works like that as well. But I need a ground immunity. Do we go Pelipper? Defensive Pelipper? Kind of like a semi-rain type of core. Then I'll have to change Toxapex. I could maybe do Pelipper. Like heavy duty boots. Ooh. Gonna be interesting. You have Roost, right? Alright, let's try that. Let's change approach a little bit. Although I make myself very problematic versus opposing water type, so maybe I won't do that in this team. Hydreigon or Julish. Or with ID Knight. Maybe a Golden Go. They're flying. Be able to keep those as well. They're flying. And then I have two physical defensive Pokemons, a water type to pressure opposing grounds, Breloom, and my physical defensive card. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm gonna do a Choice Scarf set, I feel. Make it rain, Shadow Ball, Trick, and Focus Blast. You're gonna be Terra Flying. You're gonna be Life Orb set. Terra. I think I like Terra Ghost. So I have fast Pokemon that helps versus D-Knight. You're gonna be, what Terra are you gonna be? Also, what spread are you gonna be? So this seems good. Fortunately. That's max. Yeah, I'll just do Jolly. And this one is gonna be more likely ground. More likely ground, or I could use it to trade versus stuff. Versus faster stuff, like with a Terra Steel, for example, against a Jagapult or Valiant. Try that. Toxic immunity too. Not bad. You're gonna be the Terra Fairy that we talked about. You're gonna be, I want you to be one that helps versus Valiant. So you're gonna be Yeah, that doesn't exactly do that. It's gonna be grass, so you're neutral to the other bullshit, to Thunderbolt Psyshock. Well, resist Thunderbolt. You're gonna be a bulk up set. I like a little bit of speed on my bulk up sets, so I'll be able to outspeed at +1. I'll be able to outspeed at +1 Heartgold, Violent, and Roaring Moon. I kinda think I won't be doing it in under 10 minutes because I'm taking a little bit of time, but not too much. Come on, this is good enough. Alright, next team. Next team, let's do hands. Choice band hands. I like wild charts on this just because it's super strong, I think. So I can clap stuff, ice punch, and then last move. What do I want for last move? Earthquake is fine. Terrain punch, healing is not bad at all. Play rough midgard. Ooh, I'll do that. Yeah. You don't get knockoff, right? No. Play rough. Alright. I want you to be a little bit faster than Corby. I usually don't do that on this Pokemon, but in this case I will because I'm choice band. If I'm SD or whatever and I don't Oko it immediately, then I don't do it. So choice band destroying everything. We definitely want that good ghost resist. I kind of feel all my teams start like that. I'm very pressured every time by Jackabolts and Goldigos and all that stuff, so I want a special defensive Pokemon that helps with those. But we can do some different stuff. You're gonna be Terra fighting. No. Terra Fairy seems good. Right after. Will-O-Wisps are indeed annoying. I could do Volk. Will-O-Wisps are annoying. Earthquakes are annoying, but I can trade versus them. I can trade versus Draco because they're not gonna shut up all of these Pokemon. They're gonna Draco with Dragapult, and then I can Terra Fairy and Oko it, which sounds really cool. So it opens up other physically offensive Pokemon slower than Dragapult to do better. Something like Rotom gets better. Also, let's do Rotom. We're gonna do a special defensive set with T-Wave to slow things down. You're gonna be soft checking Dragonite for me too. About DC spread. Calm. So we have a Rotom. Maybe I can do Tinglu. Tinglu with this. Tinglu Rotom. It's a fine core. And then a mid count for Dracos. Save hazards. I like a little bit of speed on my Tinglu. About 8. Poison will decide that after. Also, let's change this one. So it's Mewmore for the great music. This one I just want to change it. Don't mind me. Alright. Great Task is annoying, but I can trade with yours. I like Corby this. Yeah, Corby seems good for Draco. For Great Task, you're gonna be a Helmet set. Bravebird, U-Turn, Rouge, Defog. Not Destiny Bone, Defog. Thank you very much. A little bit of this. I like a little bit of Spadef on my Corviknights. I used to have a good spread for it, but I don't anymore because it was for a Spather too. Something around this. I don't remember. Either way. So we have these three. Defensively, we seem good. This helps versus King Gambit. Gambit. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Spadef, Rotom for Greninja, Moth, Tinglu. Oof, both grass weak. So I think we won the Dragapult in this one. Not a Dragalge. Dragapult. Just to have better support versus the Moths. We'll decide on the set later. More likely special, right? Choice specs, but I don't have enough status. I do have Rotom T-Wave, so maybe the last Pokemon can help with that too. Like, can it be a Volcarona to help my matchup versus... Yeah, It will be a Volcarona. Versus Valiant too. Something like this. So you're gonna be a Specs. Don't want Terra Ghost or Terra Dragon in this one. I think Hans destroys Corviknight, so you can be Terra Dragon. Over this, I like Hex. Terra Steel. What Terra do we want on you? Water maybe. Dark possibly for make it rains, although I do have a Dark type already. I will do Dark anyway. You're gonna be a faster than Great Tusk, I think, spread with Wisp. Terra Grass seems good. I could also do Terra Fairy, but I have Terra Steel and Terra Fairy here, so I like this. Good. I guess absorbing this one is not bad. Next team, we will do Ooh. Next mon. What do we like? Ooh, Caesar. What is it? Caesar. We can do SD or Choice Band on this Pokemon. Choice Band, I think I like to weaken Corviknight and then have a Pokemon that helps, that appreciates KO Corviknight. I should be using a little bit that Pokemon damage calculator. That's in SPL. Next round. Is it round 6? Yeah, week 6. Good stuff. Scizor, Choice Band versus Corviknight. What? That is nothing. So we definitely do SD, I feel. The set we'll decide after. So you're gonna be a SD, Bullet Punch, U-turn, CC, I feel. Faster than Corviknight always, and I think you want to be faster than King Gambit as well. Always. So we'll do this. Technician and more likely leftovers, I think. Alright. A physically offensive Pokemon that appreciates Corviknight being low. It also supports versus Valiant, which is good. Excalibur. Ooh, Excalibur, yeah. Let's do that. Choice Band. You're gonna be the Choice Bander. Earthquake and Shard. Yeah, I like that. I think you always want Jolly on this Pokemon, even if you have priority, just because the speed here is phenomenal for Glimora, Goldengo, and Great Tusk. So we're gonna do this. Ooh, I like that. Oh, I like that. Alright, let's see. I can even turn this into a future side core. Break through Toxapex and shit. Although this Pokemon probably claps those. I don't quite need them. Maybe I don't even need Terrafire now. I don't even need that because I have this Pokemon for Rotom. Ah, that's a nice energy. That's a really nice energy. Yeah, dragons are annoying. We want a good speed F Pokemon. As usual, Team Glue fits those offensive teams because you get hazards up. What else? King Gambit's not bad. Very similar to Scizor. Huh. What do we do? Alright, let's do Team Glue. We'll decide after. Like that. Right? Oh wait, I didn't change the spikes in this one. Don't want spikes too. Or do you? Double hazards? Yeah, double hazards, fuck it. So we have this. Great Tusk seems good, obviously. As usual, it seems good. Like a Great Tusk. Then who? Great Tusk. Rotom. So we have the Fire Ground, Spedef Bond, and this. And then who? And then we want some speed, obviously. Muscarada seems fine. Valiant seems the best, I think. Right. Valiant seems the best. This seems a little bit weak to... Moths. Although Excalibur claps them. Offensively at least. Defensively I cannot quite switch into them. It's fine. Let's do Scarf Task in this one. Lots of offense. Knock and Rapid Spin. Same set. So you helping me versus D-Knights as well. And the special attacker, T-Wave. Yeah, same set on this Pokemon. Still, the set on you is a question. I could make this as an offensive. Oh, that sounds so good. Ice Spinner. Yes. Oh, I fuck with that. No, you. Oh, I fuck with that a lot. And then you're gonna be the jetpack, the booster energy, whatever it's called. Yeah. Wonder if I won't Calm Mind on you. Probably not. Terra Fairy wouldn't be bad in this, but Terra Dragon destroys stuff. But either Terra Ground, Terra Fire, maybe. I do have the status absorption on Excalibur. What can I trade with you? Can I trade with you? Turn you into a water type or a steel type, maybe. Could turn you into a fighting type, I think. That would be cool as well. Extremely strong close combats, and then get my this one is tough. What do I want? I know I don't want fire. I know I don't want dark. Seems good. Dark seems good. Steel seems good. Water seems alright. But I'm gonna keep it fighting. Steel, poison in this or something else? Maybe grass. I think that this would be a little bit better. Let's try steel, I feel. What can we turn you into that helps our team? I mean, fighting resist we have, so I don't need you to be a fighting type. Fire resist. I do have fire resist, but they're not great. I'm gonna turn you into a water type, just in case I need to change for sceneries and such. Or I need you to eat a hit from moths, and you turn out into my Excalibur. I think I'll do that. I'm gonna be a water type. Next. Let's do defensive guard chomp. Yeah, let's do that. A little bit of speed for those. Best in defense. Alright. And Impish. Perfect. We want a good defensive core with the guard chomp, so a good speed def one, the ground immunity. Gambit seems good in this. We'll decide on the set later. This and Corby, I think. Yeah, I think that sounds good. You're gonna be a Terra Ghost set with Taunt. What you're gonna be to prevent all hazards from being removed. And I wonder on the item what we want. So this should prevent Seizure from defogging. This should prevent Great Task from rapid spinning. Opposing Corviknights with a little bit of speed from doing that as well. But I'm gonna U-turn into who? I'm gonna U-turn against Corviknight and then go this so I can Rocky Helmet chip the opposing Corviknights. Yeah, that sounds good. You're gonna be lefties, I think. And I want a little bit of speed. Yeah, just so I can taunt King Gambits from SDing and all that stuff too. Nice. You're gonna be a Spedef set. I want more Spedef than this though. Gonna do this spread. That is indeed slower than Corviknight, but it's a lot more bulky. See about the tear. I think flying for the moment is good. Alright, we definitely want the water resist with this. And something that appreciates all types of hazards. We have Shadow Ball immunity, we have Dragon resist. I mean, Dragon resist too and Shadow Ball resist. Zoomeril with spikes and stuff seems very nice actually. But this core loses hardcore to Rotom. So I want something for that. Amoonguss doesn't seem bad at all. Amoonguss doesn't seem bad at all. But this core is struggling already versus Moths. Who's gonna help versus a lot of stuff I think. And T-Spike's absorption. So I'll do Amoonguss. But I'll do it with this set here. So it helps versus Dragonite too, I feel. Although I do have my Garchomp. So maybe that's not needed. Let's keep Amoonguss and we'll decide on the set later. Maybe Black Sludge in this for Rotom and Goldengo. And I think that my team appreciates tricked Black Sludge on Rotom and Amoonguss and Goldengo, excuse me. So I'll do that. I like Clear Smoke. Ah, you do have already. What? No, we want Foul Play. There are Dark. Good. Alright, now we need some more offenses. Pokemon that appreciate those hazards. I don't exactly defog them or remove them apparently. It's not perfect. I could do a 3-attack Cinderace here maybe. Because with spikes it's difficult to switch into this Pokemon. Lots of physically offensive ones though. Maybe Boots, Libero, Fireball, HK. Do I want U-turn? It's nice for Dondozo and shit. But I do have a great switch for Dondozo. Pokemon that always checks it. So I'm not very afraid of it. I can do instead Zen Headbutt. With spikes. Might be able to clap Toxapex. 4 attacks. Doesn't sound bad. I can also do a Terra that helps versus Draco. Even Shadow Ball. We'll decide on the Terra later, I think. Well, I have Sacred Pants though. Not a big issue. Not a big issue at all. Not sure what Terra I want on this. If I Zen Headbutt, Libero into it, and then I Terra Psychic, is it getting stronger? I think that's how it works, right? I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Anyway, I'll leave it as it is. Alright, finally. On next. Valiant is incredible with spikes and shit. Oh, this is definitely not 10 minutes. What the fuck, bro? This is 30 minutes of me building. Alright, let's finish it. Let's do Valiant. You're gonna be a Scarfer. This is not 10 minutes at all. I lied. I simply lied. This is hella not 10 minutes. I simply lied to everyone. I'm very sorry. I didn't mean to lie. I just got Last team. Last team. At least before 30 minutes. That's the goal. This is definitely not 10 minutes. I simply lied. Excuse me. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't want to lie. I'm not like that. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. Psh. I'll mind. Oh, I already have Moonblast. Alright, agility, sure. And they're gonna be lefties and Terra Steel. Phenomenal set. This is gonna work perfectly. This is some wild shit, by the way. For who? This is definitely not 10 minutes. This is 30 minutes of me lying. That's what it is. I have no idea what this set does, by the way. But it's gonna work perfectly. Who else? Corby. Boost. Something like this. Right. Next. Fairy dance. Better. Come on, I don't have time. I already messed it up. There is already too much time for this. Who gets them? Who gets them? Collego? Grimstone. Alright, and finally one last mon, and we're done. And we are done. Quackball. Perfect. There are water, still dark bug for bug buzz. Done. Alright. We finished the teams in under, not even under 30 minutes. I said 10 minutes. This is a clickbait. This is a... Ah, come on, man. I went with a little bit of thought process, but I overdid it. Alright, next video. Next video gonna be simply me clicking buttons left and right. Beep, 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 and then you're gonna shape teams like that. Look, pop. They're gonna be Corby. That's a perfect team. Team Glue. There you go. That's how I'll do next video. The teams. I'll do it like that. Yeah. Alright. Some weird stuff. I'm gonna leave them in the description. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. Bye bye everyone.